Okay, so yesterday we met Adina Menzel, and it was like the best last day ever.
Met her.
So we're really sad to be going home, but at least we finished it on a high. Yeah. And we also got selfies with Anthony Rapp. Met James, what's his surname?
Snyder,
because he's really hot. Yeah. And another really hot guy.
A really hot guy who we didn't realise was in there. We were like, what?
Yeah.
Because we were blind.
Yeah, so we just met like all the cast from it then. It was really cool. And like we were really lucky with Adina because she literally signed like 4 programs.
She literally stopped right in front of us and jumped. She like held my program. I was like, ah!
Yeah. She literally just like ran straight to us, signed 2 others, and got in the car and went.
And everyone was like, oh my god!
And everyone was like, oh, she's so rude, just like running off, and we were like, woohoo! Yes. I felt bad for like the others, but you know.
To be fair, we did get there before everyone else.
You know, if a lot of them live in New York, they don't have a problem. Like that was our last chance, and you know, we managed to get it. So. That's pretty cool. We got our signed programs. Yeah. You know, we really wanted to call her Adele Dazeem.
Before she might give us the finger or something.
Yeah, because someone was saying that she was really rude and gives the finger or something. But but
then the other cop said she was a sweetheart. So
yeah, one cop said she's rude, one said she's really nice. So maybe it just depends. I don't know.
Maybe the cop number 1 had a bad run with her or something.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't get on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah. Our selfies with Anthony were really cool as well. And he was
so
like,
cool.
he was going, right, I'm going to stand here and you just keep talking to me because I'm going to try and guess where you're from. And like, we just kept talking, but then we gave it away because we were trying to give him clues, and then we mentioned Towie, but we like, and then, we said Essex. He was like, oh, Essex, yeah. Like, I think he could sort of tell we were from near London. Yeah. Because like, from what he was saying. And we were like, oh, you need to come to London. He's like, yeah.
Come and live with us.
Like, we were like, you can stay with us. And he's like, okay, cool. We were like, oh, please do. Like, he won't, but that was kind of cool because he basically said yes. So and the other guy was really nice. He was in it. He was really hot, and he was like, "Oh, I love your accent."
Everyone loves our accent.
Yeah, that kind of made them speak to us a bit more, I think, like in some ways, because they were literally, "Oh, you're British," and we were like, "Yes." So that was amazing. And then we also had like quite a good day in general, anyway, didn't we? Went up the Empire State Building, which was fucking freezing. And Sophie had to keep holding my skirt down while I took the photos because I wasn't really dressed to be up there.
It was so worth it though because we got to see all the buildings.
It was really, really nice. Because it was such a nice
sky ride with Kevin Bacon narrating.
Yeah, that was really odd.
It was just so like old.
Yeah,
like the whole 90s.
But then it said something about the Twin Towers. I didn't see them on there.
They showed it like it was like a split second. It wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, we didn't want to take them out of the ride because we felt like we should honour them.
It's like, it's because your roads have been online like 4.
Yeah, something.
We were like babies.
Yeah, something like that.
And the fashion was funny.
Yeah.
Just like really old clothes. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, but it was really good. And
it was funny.
What else? Oh, first off, because like obviously you can probably tell from our excitement of meeting Adina and Anthony and everyone, because also we love Rent, which is why it's exciting to meet them. But you can probably tell we love musicals, and we loved the TV programme Smash. Now, it didn't do well enough in the US, and they cancelled it, and we were heartbroken. Yeah. But it done quite well in the UK for one that's only on a specific channel, and we loved it. And like Catherine McPhee's in there as a character called Karen Cartwright, and Megan Hilty's in it as a character called Ivy Lynn. So.
We have brief resemblances to those two because of the hair.
Yeah, we have the same right hair colours.
As far as it goes.
Yeah, we have the right hair colours. So,
naturally, we thought, let's be Karen and Ivy.
Yeah. So, as we said, like we've said about that actually on our last vlog, that we pretended to be them and redo a scene. Well, then yesterday morning we thought, oh, I know, we'll go into Starbucks and order as them because they don't seem to understand the British accent that well all the time. So we thought, oh, we'll order it. And they understood me straight away because I was just like, oh, can I order a tall latte, please? And they were like, sure. And then they were like, name? And I was like, Ivy. And they got that straight away.
And the first time I started, I said Sophie in my accent. They were like, what? Sophie? And I was like, what?
Yeah, they asked me what Jade was about.
I was like, Karen. And they were like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
when I was like Jade,
so
they were like, what? And I was like, Jade.
They've
done it like 3 times. And then yesterday we went in Wendy's and they put my name as Jair. Jair. Does that even sound like Jade? Like, seriously?
Jair.
It was quite funny though. It's good for memories, like funny things. So, yeah. So we did that, and we had our like Ivy and Karen cups. We really wanted them to call them right at the same time, but they didn't.
No.
So we wanted them to be like Ivy and Karen.
That would be amazing.
But yeah, that was still pretty. That was just funny and us being us. Then we went to the High Line, which was really nice. And they call it a park, don't they? But I just think it's more of a walk. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a park. But that was really funny because a guy nearly fell over.
Into the bush.
So that was like another what we'd do kind of thing.
Just mate.
Also yesterday we met a lot of funny characters. When we were first on the subway, there was a girl just standing on the platform, sort of like dancing, like kind of just like this,
on her own,
whilst waiting for the tube, and like it was really weird.
She's still there.
Subway. Yeah, it was just. I don't know, it's just something about it. I sort of managed to get a little bit on camera. Not the funniest bit though, because I forgot to press record. I was just holding the camera. But yeah, I got a little bit. And then we were like walking from the High Line over to Wendy's, and this guy like suddenly went in the road and was like, that's like the worst impression. I'm not a very good Hulk. He was definitely trying to be like some sort of like Hulk or something.
He actually kind of looked like the Hulk noise.
Yeah.
And stuff. And everyone was just like looking at him like, we were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so weird. And all the traffic was just sort of like, because he was starting to walk out into traffic, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna like die or something.
It was so scary.
Yeah.
And then like when he crossed the other side of the road, he just was like casually walking off. I was like, what?
Yeah. He just like walked off like nothing had happened.
It was so strange.
And there was another guy when we were on the subway, got off like, on this opposite platform. He was like walking along with books on his head, like just balancing them. And I know that they say if you're a model or whatever, you should be able to do that. Not that he looked like a model to me. But
I kept thinking it's Miss J from Next Model, because he always used to walk with books on his head. But he didn't look like him.
But like, I know they say you should be able to, but it was just really odd because he literally just got off the subway. I was like, off and walking along these books.
It was so funny. He was just like looking up.
But you could tell he could think a lot of himself because he was sort of like looking at us like, yeah, I've got books on my head. And I
You
was
should
like,
try that in London.
I wouldn't be able to balance it.
I know, but what the hell?
So yeah, that was funny. And then we walked past some more comedy people. Or were they bus people this time?
I think they were bus.
Yeah, I think they might have been bus people.
Usually we just walk past them, we don't really care, because they usually just say bus and we just ignore them.
Yeah.
And then nothing further happens.
But then,
comedy you have to hide.
But then one said to Sophie,
I like your dimples. I was like, what?
That's such a random thing.
Like, I've never. Oh,
and then they're like, oh, where are you from? Are you from Australia?
And we're like,
you're from Australia,
no.
aren't you? We're like, no, the UK. And they're like, oh, that's really cool. You're like amazing or something. And then they're like, one of them was like, cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
And it took me ages to register that they wouldn't usually say that. So I was like, well, why
It's
did
just
he
the fact
say
that we
cheers,
just kept
mate?
walking
It took
as
me
well,
ages
so they're
to
just
like,
shouting down the road, cheers, mate.
Yeah. And I was like,
so
huh?
strange.
And then it clicked that they wouldn't usually say that.
Yeah.
So, because at first I was thinking that doesn't make any sense, but you know, I get it now. It's fine. So yeah, we met quite a few random people, and all in all, it was a really good last
We
day.
said goodbye to Comedy Go On.
Yeah, we did. We went and gave him our Tootsie Rolls that were
we were like,
disgusting.
disgusting.
And he was like, yeah, you can give me a Tootsie Roll. We're like, have 3.
Have 3.
There was 4, but I couldn't find the 4th, and then we found it when we got back and just threw it in the bin. Oh, that's so gross.
The worst thing we were trying to.
Yeah, so we really enjoyed that, and we got to check out in just over an hour. So we're going to quickly run to Port Authority and inquire about buses to the airport, because we're not sure how we're going to go yet. Because
Organised.
we didn't like the shuttle, so we're not taking that.
No, it was awful.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going to go sort that out now. So I guess this is it. Okay, that's very dramatic. Bye.